A local artist is finding his passion in the Canadian landscape. It's something new for Paul Diaz, who grew up in the Caribbean, and as he sees it, only experienced one season all year long. Now there are 4, and he's reveling in it.
Winter. Now we know winter is the darkest, dreariest, most depressing, very cold. It makes you want to run away. Except me, I don't want to run anywhere. I'm staying right here.
And that's because, as Paul Diaz put it during the lecture, it's one of my most pleasant moments. He goes out to capture the trees that are bare, the shadows in the snow. Where there's a river, he's drawn to the reflections in it, and the sunset and the sunrise and the rocks, all of these things woven together, making what he describes as the most majestic picture. Anyone interested in Canadian painters may notice that Diaz's impressionist style has an air of the Group of 7. It happened because after moving to Canada, he was quickly introduced to their work.
Tom Thompson, he grabbed me by the collar, though he was long gone, and I became his student. I never tried to paint like him. I never tried to do anything like him exactly. But the one thing about his work that really captivated me, he made no effort to do photographic stuff based on what I saw. He felt free to have rough lines and to put things where he wants. And I said, you know what? I like his sense of freedom, and I adopted that. And that is the essence of my style. Freedom and liberty and color.
Color is one facet of his work that Diaz says ties together his love of the Canadian landscape, especially the fall colors, which blew him away at first sight, and his Jamaican roots. It's that heritage which is the subject of a smaller collection of paintings, specifically speaking to Black History Month. This one is a tribute to his grandmother and aunt who raised Diaz and his siblings, a work he entitled, They Set Us Free.
These 2 women raised us and protected us from all the crime and the folly that goes on in the ghetto, even though at the time when I was there, Jonestown wasn't a ghetto. But they guided us and made us what we are today, helped us to be the best we can. And by so doing, they set us free of the negativity and all the things that would have sent us the wrong way. I don't write poems, I paint poems.
As the lecture concluded and the audience gathered in the lobby, Diaz began to explain what's behind some of his works. At the root of it, the love of painting began when he met someone who was already working in that genre, and he decided to try it as well.
My tutor, as far as I'm concerned, is jealousy. Sitting and watching somebody do something effortlessly day after day, and people going, oh my God, and I'm thinking, I can do that too. And I tried, and it took a while, because when I started, my work was crap. But little by little, it improved.
I sort of give him a little bit of reality sometimes and say, that angle isn't right, or I don't like that thing you just did. It takes away from your composition. So I just do those kind of little critique things.
As husband and wife, the pair will sometimes share a canvas, each adding their own brushstrokes. But this show is all Paul, and given the way he started out, Diaz is encouraging anyone else who feels the call to creativity to follow it.
Do what you do, your audience is out there. They're waiting for you to be creative, to satisfy their need. Don't be afraid to show and exhibit. Just do your thing.
Diaz's show will remain on display in the Cisnet lobby of the Georgetown Cultural Center until March 2nd. Jason Trout for Halton News in Georgetown.